My sister-in-law changed the babysitting plan after I left, so I stopped helping her completely. For 3 years, my sister-in-law Vanessa and I had a system that worked. She watched my twin girls 3 days a week, and I covered her kids the other days. No money exchanged. No contracts. Just two women helping each other survive motherhood. Then one Thursday, my youngest woke up burning with fever. Eyes glazed, too weak to even sit up. At 7 a.m., I texted Vanessa, apologized, and told her I couldn't take her kids that day. She exploded. Called me selfish. Said I was sabotaging her career. I stared at my phone in disbelief. In 3 years, I had canceled maybe twice. Both times for real emergencies. I stopped replying and assumed she'd calm down over the weekend. The following Tuesday, I dropped my twins at her door like always. Vanessa smiled, waved, and even hugged one of my girls when she ran back for goodbye kisses. Everything looked fine. I drove off for work. I'm a preschool teacher. 40-minute commute. Phone on silent while driving, and once I'm in the classroom, I don't surface until snack break. That morning was chaos. A child knocked over an entire juice station. Another had a full meltdown at circle time. By the time I finally checked my phone, I had 21 missed calls. The text told the story. Minutes after I'd left, Vanessa decided she wasn't watching my kids. Said she was still angry. Said I was dumping my children on her. The last message made my legs go weak. She had called the police and reported child abandonment. I had 30 minutes before she made it official. I called her shaking. She answered with, "Oh, now you pick up." I told her I'd been driving, then in a classroom. She knew my schedule perfectly. She said I should have confirmed before leaving. Then she said the police were already on their way. I told her I work with children. That even an accusation like that could end my career. She said maybe you'll learn your lesson, and hung up. I ran to my principal, said the word police, and watched her face fall. I drove back to Vanessa's neighborhood with my heart in my throat. 2 squad cars sat outside. My twin girls stood on the porch with their little backpacks on, faces wet with tears, looking around for me. Vanessa was chatting calmly with an officer like she was the reasonable one in the room. I forced every emotion down and walked over. I showed the officers the timestamps. Her first angry text arrived after I was already on the road. I also showed them our messages from the night before, where we confirmed the usual drop-off. One officer turned to Vanessa and asked her directly why she agreed to the plan if she intended to cancel. She started talking fast, saying she changed her mind, and I should have known she was still upset. The officer cut her off. Family dispute. Not abandonment. No report filed. They left. Vanessa shouted from her porch that this was all my fault. I buckled my girls in without a single word and drove home. 2 days later, she texted asking if we could please go back to the normal schedule. She had a big meeting. I said no. She texted again. Said I was hurting her kids. Said family forgives. My brother called. My mother-in-law called. Everyone said I should be the bigger person. I still said no. Then one evening, she showed up at my door looking completely lost. She asked for just 1 week of help. I looked at her and asked one question. If I drop my girls off again and you get upset again, are you calling the police again? She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. I said that's what I thought. Closed the door. Locked it. Now the whole family says I went too far. So tell me, was I wrong?